Hello everyone, this is MottBot. This is the PentaCraft server, and this is episode 40. And I'm back at my base here. Let's get out of F5 mode and get my armor back on. This is where I ended last episode. We were working with the villagers, and I just want to show a few changes that I've made about here, both to that and a little bit to the horse stables as well. I was just kind of looking at that and decided it needed just a bit of a change. So let's just close that up. I'm sorry if you could hear that. I actually can't. My audio is being real weird right now, and not going through the right device. But anyways, I added these poles here and then got rid of the ones out front to make it kind of a bit shorter. I think that makes it a lot easier. I can still jump right over that, and then just added that gate. That's really the only thing I've done. I think I'm missing a horse. Yeah, I should have one more horse in there. I don't even use these guys because they're so laggy. And I should probably change this up too, because that's right now how you have to get out. But I mean, you can see the frame rate on this is not very good. It's kind of just bouncing around. So let's get off that and put that back. Don't worry about this. This will keep going off in that direction eventually. But I mean, this was probably episode 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there that I've done that. I thought it was just time to make a little bit of a tweak to it. Anyways, made a few changes in here as well. First off, that right there, yeah, that was missing in the last episode, that stair. It's there now. I haven't seen any comments about it, which is good because OCD people, I'm sure you hate that. But anyways, I did see that right as I was editing the video, and I was like, wait, I should put that there. The other change you might have noticed is these guys here, these stone bricks, so now the fence connects to that. I liked it not connecting before, however, that happened. I had some blacksmiths there, and I thought it was just that little glitch where, like, villagers disappear, you log out, log back in, and they're back. No, no, that's not what happened. I think a baby zombie got through there and killed all of them. Which is really unfortunate. So now it connects, so that's not going to happen again to any of these guys. I'm lucky. I'm so lucky it was not the librarians, because really, oh, not that one. Okay, this one's good. Efficiency 4, and I think this one's Bane. No, it's Smite 5, with 42 emeralds in a book. So Smite 5 is pretty great, although I haven't actually been able to add Smite to my sword. I don't know why. I had Sharpness 4, and I was like, okay, I'll just add Smite, and it wouldn't add Smite, which is really strange. Maybe just there's a conflict there. But I also changed these guys up here. So now they're all open by default, whereas in the last episode I was doing like a trapdoor thingy. That was not the right way to do things because I forgot that villagers can swim in water. So they'll actually stay up and they won't fall through the thing, which means I had to change this up here too. Now it's just a suffocation thing up there. And if we actually flip that off, or on, I don't remember. I think down is they come. But anyways, this controls all the different waters. Since they're all open, I can leave that one open, or like not have to worry about it as far as piston retraction. And then I got it labeled here. Left one for black coat, which is the blacksmith. The right for the white coat, which is the librarian, I believe. Yes, the librarian, or the white. Oh no, the white coat is the butcher's. That is correct. And the pure white is the librarian, and the pure purple is the cleric. So that's where all those guys go. And it is really unfortunate that I lost these guys because that's who I wanted to work with in this episode. But I guess nonetheless, letting the breeder go, it should be able to catch all those guys because those guys really are important for this episode. But I do have Hank in my library still. Glad I didn't move him because he gives me swords and pickaxes, which are going to come in handy. But let's hop up here so you can see the changes. So now instead of having the trapdoor, because they just would swim right past it if it was open, now it actually controls if the water's at their head level. So if the water's gone, then it just goes up to here and then they fall in, and if it's there, then they keep going along. So that was kind of how I controlled that. Just a very slight tweak from the last episode. It actually made it easier, and I need to get rid of that, otherwise they're never going to go through there. Let's just borrow some cobble from here. Good thing I kind of ran through that. Missing that would not have been good. Okay, let's actually make sure that didn't happen anywhere else. Looks like we're good. Yep, okay, so let's hop down here. Can I get rid of this anywhere? Let's just chuck it right there. This is the mob evader, and it's really dark, and now it's really bright. That's strange. But anyways, yeah, so this is where they drop out, and I believe this block here is the block below the sign block that gets pulled. So we should actually go up here to get out, otherwise we're going to be stuck down here. So I'm going to be building a shop and spawn in this episode that was going to use the blacksmiths. I was going to sell their tools. Since I can trade emeralds and get them, I can actually sell the tools for less than you would craft them for. So for instance, I could sell a sword for 1 diamond even though you craft it for 2, because I can trade emeralds and get a sword that way, or a pickaxe for 2 diamonds, axe for 2, and so forth. I don't know if I can get diamond chest plates and stuff. If I can, I definitely will sell them, but as of now it's just going to be tools. Let's just grab a few bits of chicken there and go to spawn so I can show you just where I want to build. And there's been a whole bunch of roads going in some areas. So yeah, so this goes up here now, and it wraps around there. If you go, I believe it's over here. I just put these in today, but I'm having trouble remembering where everything is. Let's go up here, and then it was down this street here. I believe Bobble was actually naming some of the streets, and I hope he keeps doing that, because it's kind of cool. He's got these little street signs there. Quad Road. What's this one? Triple Drive. Kind of keeping a number theme there. I believe there's a first and second somewhere. I just don't know where. Okay, so I added in this bridge also for the School of Mott, which I'm still going to do stuff with. I just need to get other stuff done first, more essential bits. And to get down to that now, after going here, you come along the side, and this is where all that road is. And then there's a staircase right here, and that goes down right like this. And that kind of intersects with that, but that's not a problem. And we'll have like a courtyard down here. But yep, just very simple bridge. Nothing special, kind of just kept the theme of what was going on here with PentaCraft's build right there, that store. Sorry if you heard a fridge in the background. But let's go up here now for this road. You can see right, oh, maybe you could see right there. Can you read that? Future site of /m/. That's how I sign my name, /m/. So that's what we're going to be building today. Kind of clear the area out, lit it up with torches so you can see. And yeah, I'm just going to have like a path that goes off, and I'll be building up in this flat area. But let's go over here. There's my house. Again, going to do something with that. On the inside, I guess I have so many projects going right now. I kind of forgot about that for a while. But I definitely will come back to it. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with interior. Not that great with interior building. But this comes along here. Here's another bridge. Or kind of a bridge, I guess. It clips off the side there. Meets up with the path that Bobble has up to his villager, or not villager, animal breeder, Bobble King. And then this path goes down here. He built this too, but it just ended right where the skullstone ends, or it had these stairs in it. And I just kind of carried this path off. So that was where we started. So easy path to get up to my shop is going to be up this path here, and then to the right across this little bit of a bridge here. So let's go over there. I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do. It's going to be a blacksmith's forge, and it's going to look kind of, I don't know what style you would call it. Probably colonial, like colonial medieval. I guess that's the style that you call it. I wonder if that's actually going to be in my way. It may be. But I looked up some images on Google and found kind of how I want to do this. So I'm just going to start with a stone base. Oh, I don't have my silk touch pick. I should have had that. Just use all that. There we go. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to have like a dirt trail, and that's what I got the coarse dirt for. And it'll come off probably, I want to say here, and it'll kind of wrap up like this, and then go right up to this. And I'm just going to kind of mark out where I want this to go. There we go. Yeah, this will be right where we'll go here. And so I'm just going to be kind of switching between this andesite and the smooth stone. And then it'll kind of give them that beaten down look, almost like it's got some parts that are falling apart here. That doesn't look too bad, and if I can stop falling there. I like this. Got this little cut back. I think that'll help. Yeah, I think it's spaced around pretty well. So let's go back in here and let's just chuck that back in there. And now I'm going to go ahead and get the roof in, and it's just going to be like just like a vertical, a slant, and that'll be really kind of like the more colonial style of it. So I'm just going to get that in quick. That's going to be pretty boring and kind of a pain to place that many stairs, but I'm going to go ahead and do it, and I'll be right back. Roof's done. And while I was at it, I also put in the floor, which is just green clay. It'll make more sense in a little bit when I start to get other stuff in. Yeah, it'll make sense. It's basically because of this. Red contrasts with green real well, and I'm going to be using red in here for the brick, so that will... Trust me, this will just look better is all I can say for now. But anyways, let's grab up, actually... Oh, I did grab these. So what I want to do with the doors is instead of just putting them like that, because, you know, that looks like almost too natural, I guess, like too obvious. This, I think, would actually look cooler if it had like that. So it kind of looks more like it's a slide door, like you would like grab this thing and like pull it over, which I like a lot better. And also it makes it open, so you can actually just walk, you know, right in. If you play the door, it's not going to go anywhere unless I just leave it like that, which is going to bug me. If it's like that, I'm just going to walk by and close that thing. I don't even care. But yeah, there we go. Anyways, now I want to take this coarse dirt and just kind of make a path. And this is going to be, like I said, kind of random. Actually, I don't want to go in a line, so we'll go like that. I should probably figure out where I want to go, too. We'll make it right about there. So I'll put one there, get one in there, there. I'm going to be having a cobblestone slab, too, to help with the path. Just break that out, maybe one there, and there. Should I add more? Is that could be good, actually. Maybe one more up here somewhere, but, well, yeah, we'll break that. There we go. That'll be good. Let's see, let's grab some of this then. There we go. And then we'll kind of just add, so let's knock each one of those out. Oh, we can put one more here. That's pretty good. Alright, so we'll come over here, and we'll place one there, there, and there. One there, there, there. That's all of them, and I need a few more. So we'll just finish that off. There we go. And place the last few here. I guess I covered up that coarse dirt. Oh well. That works then. That's pretty cool. Alright, so come over here. Just look at that. Actually, let's light this area back up. Where did this torch come from? Well, it goes there now. Anyways, up here, now I want to add a well on the outside, which I think will be pretty cool. The outside is really bland right now, which is good because it's a blacksmith. I would expect it to have lots of gray. But yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and add a well. A well because I want the extra decoration. So here we go. I want to start with like the hole, and this would be so much faster if I use this. There we go. And let's place that in. And if I put a cauldron in the middle, you can actually fill it up with water to make it look like it's an actual well. Okay, let's just go down there. I don't know where else there's water. Here we go. Ender pearls. No, no. Okay, try again. No, no. Really? There we go. No, now I made a block. Come on. Alright, let's go back up here. Okay, I was like, wait, is the cauldron, like, is it there? There we are. And I brought this along, because if I do that, now it's in my inventory, apparently. I think I like it like that, where it's a little bit shorter. So then we'll grab up some cobblestone walls, and we'll just make 2 sets of that. So we can go like this. So we got one there, there. That could be a good height, actually. I think it's only going to be the 2. There, and right there and there. And then, do I have any slabs left? I have a few. I'll make a few more. Here we are. And then just fill up with this. And just kind of do this little well cap. It's going to be completely cobblestone, but I think it fits for what this is. Now I got to figure out how I'm going to get it in there. Does that do? Yeah, okay, there we go. Except that doesn't, because I can't jump now. Here we go, and break those out. That one too, and just cut down there. Okay, Where are we at? That doesn't look too bad. From down here, it looks kind of weird. But I think if you walk up more... Yeah, see, from up here, it looks better. And we'll just chuck the other torches down around here. Why do I always have one extra torch? Where does this come from? I don't get this. Where are you? Oh, fine. Yeah. All right. This area will be bone milled up too. So that'll be good. So what I want to do next, let's see, let's add a few anvils out here, because it is a blacksmith. Let's see, let's add one here, it could be good. Place it facing the path, and it's on that block of wood for support. And then we'll place the other one right about here, and place it in the other direction than that one. Okay, I like that. I like the placement of those. I think that works really, really well. I'm actually going to add a few more of these into the ground, just because it's part of the path. Make it look more beaten up. I use so many of these beaten up style paths. That's good. It was just bothering me that it had so much grass over here. And we'll place one there too. Oh, nailed it. That was like perfect timing there. Okay. And then we'll just add a few more cauldrons. Well, should I add them? How many other cauldrons do I have with me? Okay, just these two. I'll save them for the indoor decorating. So what I want to do next is a furnace. And it's going to be right here. Oh yeah, I did this inside of the ceiling too. This kind of, it's like step going up. Looks kind of weird right now with the lighting, but when I get more torches in here, it'll look better. Let's actually just grab a few here and we'll put them back here for now. No, there we go. Because the furnace is going to go right here. So it'll be like that. We can break that, because it's got to go right up to the ceiling. Okay, I didn't quite grab it. And here they come. Yeah! Okay. Back there. I need my crafting bench. That's going to be in the way soon. I can just feel it. Let's bring this in here. It'll be easier. Oh, we could dot a few crafting benches about here, too. That'd be cool. Alright, there we go. And let's make some stairs. 4 should do it. So we'll go 1, 2, 3... Nope, not quite. So I played around with some lava, like, behind this, and I couldn't quite get it the way I wanted it. And, no, this is going to be hard to place, isn't it? Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, victory. And I couldn't quite get it the way I wanted it, so I think I'm just going to leave it. Oh, not like that. That does not look good. Let's grab some slabs, see how that looks. The only time I'll ever be using brick. Not really. Let's try that. I think that works. Yeah, that works. Okay, let's grab some more cauldrons here. Place that one there, and now we're going to need more water. Wait, can I fill it up with a water bottle? Dang it. Okay, is there closer water? There is. That's good. Let's quick fill this one up. Please don't get rid of one of the sources. Fill back up. There we go. And hop back over here. I like this. I like the placement of those. Worked out real well. I tested it in like a square area of building, and it looked pretty good where I had them. That, so much better than where I was testing it. It's just 110% improvement. Is that going to fill? It is. All right, good. So we can get that in, and then we can keep going with the interior. I want to make the shelving, like to hold the chest that you buy stuff from, also out of the brick. Oh yeah, that was just my substitute for lava lighting behind this because it didn't work. So I'm going to put them over here. And yeah, this is when this gets in the way, I think. So let's see. Do I have any more stairs? I do not. So let's make a few of those. Here we go. And we're just going to make a little table. So it's like that. I don't know what I'm going to do for the center. Or I could even actually not even use the stairs. I could use full bricks for that. So let's use this, and then just dot them like that. That doesn't look too bad, I guess. How would it look if I went like this, though? Oh, let me do that on the other sides, because that actually kind of looks cool. Well, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Alright, so I need chests. And we'll go dot those there, and then those two in the middle. And then we'll have signs probably above them. So I think this, so let's see, I'm going to sell the 4 tools. So I'll put sword here, because that'll be 1 diamond. And then we'll have a hoe here, which will, or not a hoe. Can you get a hoe? I don't think you can get a hoe from a villager. So we're just going to put a shovel. I guess that'll be 1 diamond. I guess if you're going to buy it from me, you save a pair of sticks. Payments in the middle. Payment. There we are. And then we've got pickaxe. No. There we go. This will be 2 diamonds. Diamonds. And then we'll have a regular axe over here. And that will also be 2 diamonds. There we go. So pickaxe and axe will be the 2, I guess, that you save the most on. You save the same on a sword, but also sword costs less to begin with. So let's just toss those in there. Lighting up there might actually be good, so I'm not going to worry about that. We could put windows, I guess, here and there. Oh, it's raining outside. Alright, window there, window there. We could put one... Might look a little weird. How's it look from the outside? I don't know about that. Because now it looks fine. Now it looks kind of weird. Can I put one on that block there? I guess I could. And then we'll just realign the torches right there. Alright, it works. I guess it works from the inside. And then we'll just match this window on this side, so that's like right there. And then, should we actually match this one? I don't think so. I think that'd be kind of weird. No, I'm not going to. I think that would be weird. Let's move the crafting bench outside so I can see better. Okay, I want to add a few carpets in here. And I think this is where I'm going to put it, so it'll be like that. Yeah, that's in my way. And then we'll put a few over here as well. So kind of got like the working area over here, stand on, the shopping area over here. And then I'm just going to dot a few other decorations around here. So I'm going to keep the same. The anvils, just put one there, and we'll get one in the corner there. I think it looks pretty cool. It kind of fills up the room. The carpets really do add a lot, but this is what I mean with the red and the green next to each other. I just think that looks so good. And the oak wood goes well with the stone too, so that's a good compliment. And then having the darker pieces there and there really help. But otherwise, yeah. Does that look... I feel like that's almost too much stone back there. Let's break out that piece for a piece of andesite. Of course, I have it in here. There we are. And there we go. So, just have a few bits to do outside here. I want to make kind of like a forested area. So I'll start like right about here and just kind of carry like a line of trees that goes around here. Catch back here. All along the back here, just thick trees, oak trees. All along here. I'm going to cut those down, I think, and make those oak. And then come up right about to here, like where these guys are now. Mott's Blacksmith Forge. Now almost open. Well, that was a weird quick zoom. Anyways, it's done. I just need to get an inventory now. But yeah, I got the fence around here, bone mealed up the area, and got some trees in. And I think it looks really nice. Oh, there's a random spruce tree. Oh well. Not going to worry about it. Now, how do I actually get through here? It is fairly thick. It's not like super thick where you can't walk through, which is right how I wanted it. And actually, I think there is, yep, there's a full path to get through, which is awesome. And I kept the bone meal off the path so you can clearly see where to go. And dotted a few crafting benches about. Move the things in here, the carpets, to just one central carpet. Mostly just to borrow for topping to that shrub out there with my sign on it. But I think it works like this actually a little bit better. Breaks up the texture just a little bit more. And then I don't know, it feels better, I guess. And then I put the ender chest here and cleared out all the extra items in there. So yeah, I just got to get the actual items to put into these chests to sell, but that shouldn't be too hard. I've just got to collect more of the villagers. So yeah, I like this. And now that we actually have some stuff going back here, I think there's really room to grow. Like we could fit something here. I could probably fit something up to the left here. But yeah, it just opens up so much, which is great. I'll probably end up building another road too that goes like off of this side here and then like winds around the back and down. And then we can use up this whole area down here, which would be awesome. Yeah, because it kind of looks like we're almost running out of room around spawn. But I just have to kind of figure out where we can go next. We can go back there too, which is awesome. But it's just we don't intrude on anybody's base. But anyways, let's get a picture here. This has been my bot. No, wait, no, chicken. The F1. No, that's a 1 key. 1, no, 9. F1. Get the sign. And I'm out.